Hi, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Um, Today I'm just gonna talk a little bit about why I started running, what I hope to do with this channel, and why I created it. So to start off, I created this channel to kind of be like my running diary. It's going to serve as a purpose for me to help log my miles and give me a little bit more fun and inspirational thing to do along the way, as well as hope to inspire some of you guys to start running or help you throughout your running journeys, and just a little bit of the knowledge that I've learned over time, over the couple years that I've been running. There's still a lot more for me to learn, but maybe help some of you with some things that you might be struggling with or something that you might need help with, as well as help myself. This is gonna help me log some of my miles and give me a little bit of purpose other than just training. So that's a little bit about that. So why did I start running? Many people look at me like I'm crazy when I tell them that I'm a runner, which if you would have told me 3 years ago that I would be running or doing anything like I am right now, I would have told you were crazy. Growing up, I was always athletic. I was always into sports, softball mainly, but running was terrible. Nobody liked running. But as I've grown older, I realized I didn't like running because running was always a punishment in those sports. They kind of like trained me to not like running. And I don't know how I feel about that now, but running is such a relief now. I don't have my sports anymore like I did in high school. So I've grown to really love running, as many of you have or are trying to. It helps me mentally, physically, emotionally. It's one of the biggest blessings that I've found over the last couple years. So yeah, I started running 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, and I have honestly taken it 100. I have done everything from 5Ks, 10Ks, halves, and several fulls. I have done 3 full marathons. I have done the Columbus Marathon here in Ohio where I live. That was my very first marathon. And I've also done the Walt Disney World full marathon twice. I loved it that much that I've done it twice, and I'm already signed up for it for a 3rd time. As you can see, I've done several races over the last 2 years. It's become an obsession. And many people will tell you that as well, that it becomes addicting in a healthy way. It can definitely be a healthy way. So, I don't know, it's a passion now. That's truly what it is. It's a passion. So I basically started running because I wanted to run at Disney. It was kind of an excuse to go to Disney, and who doesn't want to go to Disney? So, I started training for the Disney full marathon, and along the way, I ended up signing up for a separate full marathon and completed that one first before I did the Walt Disney World full marathon. In 2019 was my first Walt Disney World marathon. In 2018, at the end of the year, was my first full marathon. I've done everything from the Dopey Challenge at Walt Disney World, which is 48.6 miles over the course of 4 days. So you do a 5K one day, the next day you do a 10K, the next day you do a half marathon, and then the next day you do a full marathon. So I completed that, as well as I did the Goofy Challenge, which is the half and the full, without the 5K and 10K, which is still a huge accomplishment. And I also have done Princess Marathon Weekend, or Princess Half Marathon Weekend, I should say. And I also went all the way to Disneyland Paris and did the 36K challenge over there, which was a 5K, 10K, and a half marathon on 3 consecutive days. This running journey has led me to so many incredible things. I've met so many incredible people along the way, and it's such a community that it's something I'm so blessed that I have found and to become a part of. So yeah, I have numerous upcoming races on the schedule. Things are a little weird right now with times, but so far I have the Chicago Marathon on the schedule. I was fortunate enough to get into the Chicago Marathon through the lottery. So October 11th of this year, 2020, I am supposed to be running 26.2 miles around Chicago. So far that one has not been canceled and we are still a go for that. So I'm in the midst of Chicago Marathon training, which my training plan officially started last week. I'm doing a 16-week training plan for that. And then I am also signed up for the Walt Disney World Dopey Challenge for 2021. And I couldn't be more excited. And it is just such a blessing and so much fun to be able to sign up for these races and have things to look forward to. And I hope I can help and inspire many of you to want to do these races as well. So I'm from Ohio, as I said before. Other things I do, I run a coffee shop full time. My boyfriend owns a coffee shop called High Octane Coffee, and my full-time job is to manage and run that day to day. So that is what I do for a living. I also have 2 dogs. We have a pit bull, and he is the sweetest little thing. We also have my rescue, which is a German Shepherd Husky mix. So those are just kind of a little bit about me. I also like to cycle. I road bike a lot as well as running, so it's a good cross training. I'm very active. We like to hike. We like to do many things just to be outside and stay moving and stay fit. But this will be my running diary. Go Gabby Go is kind of like my tagline. It's my headband that I wear in a lot of my races. It's what it says. So yeah, this is just, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet so you guys don't get bored, but this is just a little about me, about my channel, and yeah, I hope you guys stick around and enjoy my vlogs.